sidetrack.
So back to the whole like Trump administration being shit on for COVID. I thought to myself, I said, I wonder if at any point was he criticized, like in the press, for the travel ban. Well, it didn't take long.
He was racist for it, don't you remember?
Well, New York Times. This one didn't really touch on the racism, but it was an article from the New York Times. I think it was like the day after or like a couple days after he restricted travel.
January 28th.
First of all, I would like to point out he restricted travel. Pence said 5. The article said 7. 5 to 7 confirmed cases in the United States, and Trump banned travel. Or closed travel. I shouldn't say banned.
Yeah. But to me, that sounds like a very good decision because obviously...
Well, in hindsight, yes. At the time, the New York Times...
He went against everybody. Like,
a
lot of officials, and they were like, this is not a good idea. This is not a good idea.
It's not necessary. Told repeatedly, it's not necessary. It's not necessary.
This is my point of, whoever's in the White House or any elected official. Praise for good.
Shit on for bad.
Condemn for bad. It's not that hard. Everybody's got to be all, nope, it's him. I hate him.
Well, it's like...
everything he does is bad. And it's like,
well, it's like Ben Shapiro said. It's like when Trump does something good, I cheer. And when he does something bad, I boo.
Oh, I love it because he...
sometimes Trump.
His post, when he says, good Trump.
Good Trump. I love that. That is so funny.
Like, good boy. Good boy. You did something smart.
Ben is...
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of Ben. He's gotten in touch with his comedic side a lot more.
He's really good.
He's very good.
I think he was not that funny because I remember.
No, before he used to be so
rigid.
And now he's like I think maybe Joe Rogan rubbed off on him.
Boy Scouts.
I think Joe. That's such a funny video though.
In
the name, but see, he's funny in that one too. It's just a dry humor.
Yeah.
Like, Ben is actually quite sophisticated when he's funny, though. And I don't think he gets enough credit for that.
He wasn't born in California. He was born in Canada. Just kidding.
I was gonna say no. He wasn't.
He's Canadian.
He's Canadian. God. Have you? I told you about it, but I don't think you've watched it yet. The Ben Shapiro WAP remix.
Oh yeah, I watched it.
Holy shit!
Wet ass P word. Wicka wet ass P word. It was fantastic.
They make a beat out of him saying, "There's some whores in this house."
Whores in this house.
There's some whores in this house. And
it progressively gets worse from there.
But I love it because they don't just loop the one time he says, because he says it 3 different times.
Yeah, no, they did all 3.
But they made a beat out of it. It's so damn funny.
Whores in this house.
There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. But the best part was I found out about that video because Ben mentioned it on his show.
Oh, he did?
He was making a joke. He was like,
wondering if he watched it.
He was like, I don't religiously, but I watch a lot of his clips on YouTube because his show is long.
Yeah, well, I mean, just like Joe's,
Yeah, but Joe's is different. And Ben's show is him basically just talking to a camera.
Yeah, and then he goes into...
kind of like what we're doing right here.
And this is Ovaltine, kids, and you buy this and drink this.
I do watch some of his Sunday specials, though, and I laugh every time. I
like,
love them, though.
He breaks into them.
They're so funny.
He'll just be straight having a conversation, like, oh, yeah, you're drinking that cup out of that straw. Oh, yeah, by the way.
We're going to talk about...
water tastes really good out of a straw.
We're going to talk about this in a second, but first. But he has fun with it.
Yeah.
I love it, because he's like...
really good at it.
It's like, now I have to sell things.
Sponsors? No.
But yeah, so the New York Times repeatedly talks about the stock market in this article and the risk that it poses to the economy. And I'm going to get into that here in a second. But first, if you have pests in your home or in your hair, buy Raid. But don't spray it in your face because this shit will fuck you up.
Spray it on the moderator.
From SC Johnson, a family company. So I'm not going to go into it more. If you want to read the article, you can.